Hello all. Today we will start the unit Understanding the Human, second unit of HCI. As the name itself suggests that the unit is going to focus on the human being. The human is one of the important entity in this subject. The name itself contains the H stands for human. That's why we need to study all the properties related with the human behavior in this unit. Unless and until we don't study about the human being, we will not going to understand how human is going to interact with the system or how the human is going to behave with the computers. So let's start with the unit introduction. The human will be the central character in any discussion of interactive system. When you are going to consider any of the interactive system, there must be the human being in the central position of the system. Interactive system can be the system where there should be the interaction between two entities or two objects, two things we can say, and out of which one entity will always be the human being. That's why the human being is always be the central character in any discussion of any of the interactive system. If you consider the interactive system, when you are going to discuss with your friend on the telephone or on the phone, on through internet, through WhatsApp, Facebook, you consider any of the communication media, there will be the human being in the discussion for any kind of interactive system. When you are going to interact with the suppose customer care, there will be the human being. There will be two types of users. One will be the user that we are going to call to the customer care. सामने कस्टमर केयर पे पहले तो ऑडियो टेप होता है, प्रेस 1 फॉर दिस, प्रेस 2. दिस इज ऑटोमेटेड सिस्टम. So that is human being, that is machine. Whereas according to the your number choice, there will be you will get the response from the system. So at one side there will be the human being, and at other side there will be the machine, there will be the system. That automated system will be there in that interaction. The human, or we can say the user, is the one whom computer system are designed to assist. To assist means to help. So the human being, or we can say in our language, the user is the person for whom the computer system have been designed to assist or to help. How you are going to take the help of the computer system? By reducing your day to day life work. जैसे आप लोगों को अगर कुछ टास्क करना है तो पहले आप मैनुअल करते थे, जैसे रिपोर्ट लिखना कंसिडर कीजिए. व्हाट यू डिड स्कूल में, अगर आपको याद होगा, आपको अगर टास्क दिया था तो व्हाट यू डिड, आपने मैन्युअली उस टास्क को कंप्लीट किया था. नो, व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू डू, you are simply going to log into your system. You will complete your task. You are going to take the help of the computer for minimizing your day-to-day life activity or day-to-day life task. So the human being or the user is the person for whom the computer system has been designed to help or to assist. The requirement of the user should therefore be our first priority. That's why while designing any of the system, you consider any system. I'm not talking about the software or mobile application or any system related with computer and IT field. I'm talking about any system. The first, the requirement of the user should be there for our first priority. That's why we need to consider what is the requirement of the user, what user exactly want. We try to understand the requirement of the user, and according to that we start designing the system. So we consider the user requirement as the very first priority. अगर आप यूजर रिक्वायरमेंट कंसिडर नहीं करोगे और आप डायरेक्टली सिस्टम इंप्लीमेंट करना स्टार्ट कर दोगे, you don't know what exactly user want. So on that basis user will not going to use your system. That's why it will become the very less used system, we can say like this. In this unit, we will look at areas of human psychology coming under the general banner of cognitive psychology. So in this unit, what we are going to focus? We are going to focus on the human psychology, and that human psychology will be the part of your cognitive psychology, and we are going to focus this human psychology in this unit. From the point of view user, the input and output is very important. What user is going to give the input and what output he will get. So there should be the proper channel for the input and output. A person's interaction with the outside world occurs through the information being received and sent. Whatever information has been received to the person will be the input, and on the basis of that input what person is going to give, that will be the output. So the person's interaction with the outside world will always be done with the help of some information that he is going to receive and the information he is going to send on the basis of the received information. That is your input and output. In an interaction with the computer, user receives the information that is output by the computer and respond by providing input to the computer. Yes. In case of interaction, when the human being or the user is going to interact with the system, user receives the information, whatever user is going to receive from the computer system, that will be the output of the system. System will going to generate some output, that output will treat as a input to the user, whereas whatever user is going to generate, that will be the output of the user and it will treated as input to the system. So in this way the interaction will happen between the human being and the system or the computers. Users output become computers input and computers output will become users input, vice versa. This is the input and output communication for the user and the system. Input in human occurs mainly through the senses. Correct. Whatever input human being is getting, that is because of the various sense. There are 5 types of senses for each and every human being. Output through the motor control of the effectors. This output will be controlled with the help of your what? Effectors. In human being there are some effectors and those effectors are responsible for the output of the system. There are 5 major senses in all the types of human being. Sight, that means whatever he is going to see. Then hearing, whatever he is going to listen or hear. Touch, whatever he is going to touch, he is going to sense with the help of again touch also. The next sense will be the taste and smell. These are the 5 major senses from which any of the human being or any of the user is going to take the input: sight, hear, touch, taste and smell. Out of these senses, first 3 are most important to HCI. When we are going to consider the human computer interaction, in that case sight, hearing and touch, these 3 senses plays very important role, or these are the most important senses that are focused while your HCI study, because we cannot taste through the system and we cannot smell through the system. Whatever we can see the content of the system, we can hear with the help of some speaker, and we can touch the system using your touch panel. Nowadays laptops are there or the PCs are there which are the touch base. So the first 3 are very important while HCI is considering. Similarly, there are number of effectors including the limbs, fingers, eyes, head and vocal system. These are your what? These are the effectors and these effectors are responsible for what? Your output. With the help of finger, you are going to use the touch sense. Eyes you can see, head you can again see or think, and vocal system you are going to speak and other person will going to listen, that is the vocal system. So these are some effectors, those effectors are responsible for input and output purpose. In an interaction with the computers, finger plays primary role through typing or mouse control. Yes, you all are aware that if you want to interact with the system, our fingers plays very important role for typing through the keyboard as well as to control the mouse system. So if you want to interact with the computer system, you are going to focus on the fingers, and that finger will be working on the touch sense. Wait a minute. Now we will see the first sense, that is vision, that we can see. Human vision is highly complex activity, but it is the primary source of information for the person. Yes, human vision, that is whatever human is going to see, that is your what? The primary source of information for any of the person. How you are getting the information? By seeing the object, by seeing anything. आप कुछ भी अगर आंखों से देख सकते हैं तो आपको पता चलेगा what exactly that is. I have the chair, so I can see the chair, I can see the system, I can see the vehicle, I can see the home, I can see each and everything. So whatever I can see, I will get the primary information through that human vision. Visual perception, that means whatever we are seeing, visual perception can be divided into two stages. Number one, physical reception of stimulus from the outside world, and number two, processing and interpretation of that stimulus. Now we are slightly shifting from this computer environment to the physics environment. So in that, this visual perception is divided into two things: physical reception of stimulus from the outside world. Outside world में जो कुछ भी object है, we are going to see those physical objects. We are going to receive the information of that physical object from the stimulus, and we are going to process that stimulus, and we are going to interpret something on that stimulus. जैसे I am going to see the chair in front of me. So I can see the physical object, that is chair, and I'm going to interpret that this is the chair and the use of that chair is to sit. This is the interpretation from this stimulus. Vision begins with light. आप लोगों ने फिजिक्स में अगर आपको याद है, whatever you can see, that is because of light. अगर लाइट नहीं है, अगर डार्कनेस है पूरा, तो आपको कुछ भी नहीं दिखेगा. So every vision always begins with what? Light. So there must be some light to see the physical objects. Eye is a mechanism for receiving light and transforming it into electrical energy. Now this is purely the electric physics term, that eye is a mechanism for receiving the light and transforming it into electrical energy. Human eye. Light is reflected from the object and their image is focused upside down on the back of the eye. If you know the structure of your eye, you can see the eye structure here. This is what the eye, where we can see, that is called as your iris. With the help of that iris, you can see the object, and light is reflected from the object. आंखों के सामने जो कुछ भी आपके object है, the light is going to reflect from that object to the human eye on this surface. और इस surface से हमें क्या होता है कि we can identify what that object is, and their image is focused upside down on the back of the eye. और यहाँ पे जो भी आपका retina है, so यहाँ पे back side में जो भी है, that object will be treated as upside down in human eye. Why we are focusing on this? Because when we are going to interact with the system, we must use our eye to see whatever is happening on the screen. That's why the human eye plays very important role in human computer interaction. You consider this. यहाँ पे आपका visual angle जो भी वो set होता है, you can see the object is like this. The person is standing in front of you, but behind your eye it will be in upside down way, like this. If you can see here, this is the visual angle. आपको वो object कौन सा angle में किस वजह से दिखता है, that is called as your visual angle. और human eye में आपको object जो सीधा दिखता है अपने आंखों को, at the back side of your eye it will be upside down. You can see in the diagram here. This is visual angle. You can see the visual angle like this also. The object will be like this, back side. Object of the same size and different distance have different visual angle. सही है. अगर आप आपके फ्रेंड को पास से देखोगे तो वो आपको एक्चुअल साइज में दिखाई देता है. अगर आप आपके फ्रेंड को दूर से देखोगे तो आपको उसकी साइज जो भी वो छोटी हुई दिखाई देती है. Object of different sizes and different distances may have the same visual angle. Correct. This is the same object. अगर angle change हो जाता है तो उसकी size change हो जाती है. In this way. So human eye plays very important role in case of your what? HCI. Then second is your hearing.